We are live right now at ABA Techshow 2024, and we're in a room full of vendors. It's a pretty big room. Zach, look around, pretty big room. And it's filled with vendors. And I'm here to ask the hard question. And our first take is not other than Filevine. Why Filevine? It's one of the biggest CRMs for lawyers, and they've been the biggest and the most up and coming that I've been exposed to over the last couple of years. So let's go find somebody to talk to and let's ask them the hard questions. You'll find somebody to talk to. Yes, sir. How are you? Doing well. So one thing that I hear all the time about Filevine is it's amazing. It's an amazing product, but I don't have implementation. I can't get implementation support. How do you guys help with the implementation support of Filevine? And what options do you guys have?
So we have a couple of things. One is we have a full network of certified implementation partners that allow for your choice of engagement, from white glove, heavy lifting, to do-it-yourself support with templates. And so it really depends on what you're looking for, what our partners deliver for you.
And do you know about how much it is?
It depends on the number and complexity of the processes you're looking to automate.
Let's just say solo with like 2 or 3 people on a team. How long would it take to start getting a PI practice set up?
It's going to depend, but it's going to depend again because what are you implementing? Now that's the challenge. I'm going to do a 2-step because the answer is about 3 to 4 weeks is what it's going to take. But we have multiple modules. You may want our doc management module, you may not. You may want to take advantage of our AI, you may not. You may want to have help with document assembly, AI-driven document assembly. If you're a PI for demand letters and medical summaries and things of that nature, you may want to do that yourself. So it really depends on how much of the platform you choose to deploy, but it's about 3 to 4 weeks.
Okay, very cool. How about Demand.AI? Where are you guys with that right now? And is it ready?
It's ready. Yeah, it's ready. We've got clients using it, and we're ready. We're driving a lot of business with our demand apps.
And do you know what are the inputs? Like, what do you have to upload, and how long does it take for the final output to be finished?
Minutes.
Yeah. And then what kind of documents do you throw in there?
Whatever you need there to be, right? In most cases for demands, we're seeing police reports, medical records, because you're looking for a specific type of output, right? Medcrons, treatment histories, different codes, the ICD-10 codes, right? With the police reports, you're looking at whatever that is, right? So that you can build your demand process. And once that's automated, AI is going to generate the output, put it into a document based off of your format. And then from there, all you're going to do is validate everything, make sure it's what you want it to be.
Is there a cross-reference of the validation? Does it go through another round of AI, or is it just, how's the review done when it comes to AI?
So every document that's loaded into Filevine or into the demands interface is OCR Sting. And so from there, you're going to tell it what data you want to extract, whatever that looks like.
And your most successful client that are using Demand.AI, like how many demands are they making per month? Any data about that?
It's very scalable. I don't have an answer. I've got personally clients that I work with that are doing anywhere from 10 to 50. That's just my own anecdotal response, but there's no limit.
And any other products that you guys are launching or recently launched?
We have an immigration AI. That's really something we've invested a lot in.
Is that ready?
It's in use now, but obviously it's constantly evolving. And what it's reading, it's to be reading birth certificates and passports and all of that, and allow you to auto-populate for the forms that need to be filled out.
Very cool. Do you guys have other practice types down the line, or right now just trying to refine Demand.AI and immigration?
Those are the 2 biggest right now. What's coming, it's really kind of a combination of what we call unlocks that allow you to generate work product. So maybe you're a transactional lawyer, you have real estate contracts, mergers, acquisitions, things of that nature, where you can start to take advantage of our Filevine document assembly piece, but leveraging AI, clause libraries, approved language, all within a template to get that.
Very cool. Very cool. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate you.
Sam, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Pleasure to see you.
Do you guys have plans for other practice types, or are you guys looking to just refine those 2 products?
So look, I think it's important for everybody to realize that AI is a tool. It's not the end-all be-all. It's a tool that we should match with what I believe is the most important component, those deep, important data sets. So where work is done is where at Filevine we believe that AI should exist and thrive and grow organically from. So that's really our thesis, that where the work is done, that's where AI should grow from. And so that's what we're doing at Filevine. So every component of Filevine where you see work getting done, whether it's documents being accessed, whether it's drafting, whether it's negotiation, whatever it is, we should look for an AI component because AI is a supercharger. It's not getting rid of jobs. It's creating safety by supercharging legal professionals all over the world.
So are you guys getting into PI and other practice types?
Absolutely. I think everywhere that Filevine touches is going to need to have an AI component, and our plans are accordingly. Because again, as a core tool relative to the work being done, that's why AI is so important, right? Because anytime you have an interaction with data, with information, AI is a tool to amplify the work that's being done there. And that's where, look, answer any area of law that Filevine is touching will be touched by AI. So
amazing. I hope you guys can expand to many practice types.
Sam, I appreciate that.
Of course.
So much.
Of course. One other question is, I know you guys have amazing products, but I've heard that the onboarding and the implementation could sometimes be tough because you guys have such a robust system. It's a product that does so much. How do you guys onboard new clients and how do you guys deal with that?
Yeah. At the core of that question is change management, right? The digital transition, the digital revolution, the business transition that practices are going into, it's extremely difficult. Lawyers and legal professionals are some of the top minds in our country, and they have a way of doing things, right? We challenge them to amplify who they are and amplify that way. To many of them, that means for the first time looking at system and process because it's in their brilliant minds. It's in their brilliant people at their firms. And so, yes, it is extremely difficult to onboard. And what Filevine believes is that we should go double down into the partnership model. It's extremely important that, one, you have a partner in Filevine, if you're a fraud, that we're there for you, that we're providing the tech, that we're helping you along that transition to be a digital business, right? But additionally, we have a tremendous Filevine partnership ecosystem where we have partners that will be along with the law firms in the trenches every step of the way. But the core is that it's not about implementation. It's about successful long-term usage, right? Now, not just any usage, but deep, meaningful usage that delivers value eventually for the clients of the law firm. That's what really matters. So the key to a powerful partnership ecosystem is to make sure that you have all the parties aligned in making sure that the ultimate delivery is on behalf of the customer for the benefit of the clients. So I would say to anybody out there, buckle up when you want to make this type of change. Understand how difficult it is and commit to it. And think about the two components of it, right? Number one is the tech, no question. But number two, the community, your law firm community, and change management within that community is probably the biggest key to success. And again, where we found a robust partnership ecosystem delivers the best results when we're talking about again, not just implementation, but the full life cycle of the law, that full journey that you have a powerful set of partners along every step of the way.
Amazing. Filevine, appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Good to see you.
You too. Thank you.
We'll see you.